And on to the second base we go. Now, this probably will be about typical of Platinum League, possibly even worse later on. So, level 11 base, and we're going straight with just some really good level 11 defenses. So, level 6 mortars, level 1 missile launcher, level 3 beam, and level 1 shock tower. The good news is it's spread out. The bad news is it's spread out. So it could go either way depending on your tactics. If you're very heavy on the Mixmaster, you only got about here in between these two and in between these two. And that takes a bit of patience in order to get to it. Otherwise, you're going to want to just snipe out things, and if you're the type who can't deal with a missile launcher yet, may I just make a suggestion? You notice how I run with 2 tanks. There's a reason for that. Yeah, having 2 tanks around helps you, like, spread out the damage and whatnot. So, that's basically why you see nearly every one of my teams have a second tank, a sub-tank. Even by A team beforehand with Soundwave, he behaved as a sub-tank. So keep that in mind, and if you have someone who could do, decoys, they save your butt. Okay. So, B team is ready to go in. Now, same thing as before, I'm going to go left side just because the shock tower is a bit more on the right side and I don't need to bother with that a bit. Well, I'll probably still be pulled towards it, but it just won't be as obvious. And as you can see, just dropping off at the far end saves you some problems with going towards the center. Now, I mind you, for the mortars, they do have dead zones, so you could have just rushed in there and it possibly could have cost you less points. And because this makes things easier, I'm going to zoom in to be able to target that properly. So, now we have the fun part. 2 gunners on 2 different sides. So always best just to save an ability just to take care of such problems. Make certain that the gunners don't take you down, because they could be a real pain if your bots just completely ignore the gunners. Trust me, they've shot me in the back millions of times. I understand the feeling completely. And as you can see, I basically won, but the bots like attacking stupid things. So I am going to slowly direct them towards the base, and I'm actually going to use Megs. Well, he needs to... There we go. Use him to pull them over to the base and get it done and over with. And there you go. A finished base. I'll meet you for base number 3. Have fun.